Joining us on the phone at this time is Banks County Lady Leopards head basketball coach Jerry King. Coach King, thank you so much for your time here on Blitz.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, Coach. Now, you're off to a pretty good start this year, 10-5 overall and 1-1 in region play. Is this pretty much what you expected coming into the season?
Well, we did. We did expect to have a good bit of success this year, and we've got a good group of seniors that have worked hard over the last 4 years, so we're off to pretty much what we expected.
Now, you kind of mentioned your seniors that are on the team this year. Talk a little about the team that you have, the depth that exists, and that senior leadership, those 5 players that you have back.
Yes, Brian, we got 5 seniors. We've got our point guard, Deasha Beasley, who runs a lot of our offense, very quick, very athletic. And then we've got Madison Franklin, who is primarily our shooter. She does a great job shooting the ball, does a very good job defensively, rebounding. And then we've got Sarah Kelly, our post player. She's kind of what I call my dirty player, as far as going in doing all my dirty work and going in and getting rebounds and loose balls and that kind of stuff. And she plays very hard, works very hard in practice. Those are my 3 starting seniors. Then coming off the bench, we've got Ashley Morris, who's coming back from the ACL tear from last year. She got about 3 games in to the season last year and tore ACL, and she's coming back from that and has played really well the last couple of games. And then I've got Caitlin Parks, also off the bench, who is doing a real good job for us. Good free throw shooter, also a good outside shooter, as well as being able to post up and play inside. That's why we are a lot deeper than we have been in the past. We've got a freshman post player, Caitlin Duncan, who has stepped up and done a real good job inside for us. She also starts in our sophomore, Taylor Kennedy, who plays the guard position, handles the ball for us. Will run point a good bit. She's also done a real good job shooting outside.
Yeah. Now, Coach, unfortunately for any team in the region, it's just year to year seems like 8AA is one of the toughest in the state. Talk about the region itself and what your expectations are for your team to finish out.
Well, we've got a real tough region, and this week has been tough on us because we've got East Hall. We played East Hall Saturday, who is a top 10 team, and tonight we'll play Raven, who is ranked 3 in the coaches poll, and in my opinion could be higher. Raven's probably one of the best girls teams in the state, not just AA. Our region, our side of the region in girls basketball is as tough as you're going to find.
Oh, yeah. And then you also have Union County in the mix, too, and they're off to a great start as well.
Union County did not lose much from last year, and they are also a very good team. Dawson County is a very young team. Mm-hmm. Also a team that you just overlook. They're a very good team. And Fannin County, even though the record don't show it, they have a long tradition of girls basketball, and that tradition can come through in some games for you.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, as we mentioned and as you kind of clarified for us, a lot of, especially your side of the sub-region, too, is really tough. Now, Coach, last question for you. Just, again, you're 10-5 so far. If you notch 3 more wins, that'll tie for the most wins you've had since you've been at Banks County. And as far back as, I think, 7 years maybe that I can go, no Lady Leopards team has won more than 13 games. How do you compare this team that you've got now to the previous 4 teams that you've coached there at Banks County?
Well, Brian, this is what I consider my team. I started coaching some of these girls when they were in the 8th grade. We started moving them around, playing some 9th grade games, some JV games with them. So this group of seniors, I've had my hands on for 5 years, and they work hard in the off season. In the summertime, we put in a lot of time. So this is a solid team, in that we've had a lot of leadership and 5 seniors that have stuck it out and decided to finish up all 4 years.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to watch. And Coach King, we enjoyed having you on the show. Good luck closing out the season. Hope for the best the rest of the way for your Lady Leopards. Again, thank you so much for being on Blitz.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you for having me.
On the other side of the break, we've got your latest Player of the Week here on Blitz.